Today's video is all about the ultimate medic, who is super powerful. And although the medic is just kind of mid as a healer, I'm finding he's really good in the Unicron games, but also maybe at the ultimate tier, he's just better than any other healer I can pick up. So we'll put that theory to the test in these games, but as a quick reminder, what does the ultimate version do and how the heck did you get one of these already, Chisgule? Well, the ultimate version makes it so the medic's passive healing gets much faster and much stronger. Now, the medic does two types of healing. One is that he'll heal his squad slowly over time, and at 3 stars and 5 stars, that passive healing gets stronger and faster. But also, he throws healing packs when you're standing around. I forget exactly what those do. They might hit your lowest health unit. I should probably look up what that does. Leave a comment down below for that information. But also, if you were wondering, how did I get him in the first place? I pulled him from a star chest. He was my first pity pull from my free chest. That's right, free chests got me the ultimate medic, and I did that on stream. Now, if you're subscribed to the channel, you already knew that, but you'd also know that in every one of my videos, my promise to you is that until all my units are ultimate tier, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna rip open a star chest, at least one, every single video. So subscribe so you get your daily dopamine hit of a star chest, baby. Here we go. Here we go, come on. Tap, 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 tappity, tap, 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 work. Nope, that's gotta be 3 stars. Bro. All right. Greg. I'm not mad about it, Greg, but we're now 3 chests away from an ultra or better. I hope it'll be better, but let's go check out Ultimate Medic gameplay. This is a Golden Boots match, and I started with a medic. Now, I don't know that you should start with a medic. In fact, generally, I would say you should not. But if I have him at the ultimate tier, is he just so much better that I should do it? So far, it's working out okay-ish. I've gotten a barb, I've gotten a miner, and I've got my medic. So I've got a lot of powerful units, quite frankly, in the squad, although I would really like to fuse my barb. The guy's like pushing me. Why, bro? He's just trying to cook my medic for like actually no reason whatsoever, but whatever. I get a goblin here. Now, goblin is a weird choice, but I've been drafting goblin more and more, and I felt like I needed the momentum, so I picked up the goblin. In my perfect world, literally after my first goblin, my next 2 would have been goblin, right, for drafts. But I'm not going to say no to the miner, and I'm certainly not going to reroll off the miner. But now, boom, we go for another gobbo. Just keep up this momentum. I honestly, genuinely feel as though the Unicron density of mobs is just better. The game is just better with it than without it. And I think that these dragons are supposed to be like bosses, but the reality is that they aren't strong enough, and that the PvE boss makes the game better. It just is better, man. I think I just drafted another goblin, so I might be losing my mind. Wait, I stopped paying attention for 2 seconds, and I think I've lost my mind. That's gotta be a mistake pick. Once you get a fused gobbo, I feel like you're done, but I have 2 gobbos. 2 unfused gobbos. Well, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Apparently, I'm moving all in on goblins. For what reason? I actually could not tell you what was going through my mind when I made these choices. This doesn't make any sense. Whatever, it's fine. I push that guy. I don't have a squad to do that. I run away. I didn't run away. That could have cost me dearly. It didn't. This could cost me dearly. It doesn't. I'm honestly getting away with a lot right now, although I may not. Ooh, medics can have a lot of work to do healing up this squad right now. And weirdly, I didn't get offered like any other medics. So I have my 1 unfused medic, which made every single draft pick more expensive for me. And I got another tank bro chasing me here. I got so many dang tank bros chasing me. I don't have a tank. Maybe I could have drafted one. I didn't. That invis guy. Hey, yo, that was scary. By the way, I think the Leon invis is like good. I did have a guy like straight ambush me and take me from first to busted in a match, which definitely sucked. But like, I don't hate that invis is actually legit. Honestly, like that's what invis should be. That's how it should operate. And I think it's like actually fine. Ooh, get hit with the frost there. And that guy rolls up with the invis, pops a unit. This is not looking good for Cheesy. Somehow I'm in first. What have I done to deserve being in first? This guy's chasing me with his Leon. It's like the story of my life. Invisbro thinks they are a genius. Okay. I got a squad up here. There's the BK. Seems good. From here. Ooh, yeah, we rage up. Seems like a good time for that. If the guy had stuck around to push. I did leave behind one of the little Eddie blobs. I'm on the gem mine. Looking good here. At least on leaderboard. I feel like, for whatever reason, I don't have the squad to take fights, but I do have the super rage cooking now. So if I wanted, I could go and fight, and I popped the last super rage with the final few seconds. I think I decided to just stay safe, and it's reasonable. I cruise into first place here. The medic was fine, but I wouldn't say it was like crucial to my start. Which brings us to game 2, Unicron attacks. Now this is a game mod where, in my opinion, the medic goes a long way. The reason is that I think it's a great idea to be fighting near Unicron, collecting value, and avoiding getting sniped if you can. Often you can't. But you get so much value on the Unicron that I find it often doesn't even matter. Now I go and I grab a goblin, I get in this tank, and interesting start, honestly. And I take a bow. This is a very interesting start. I'm basically picking all the bad units in the game right now, which I almost catch that guy, by the way, before he got in the tank. That dude almost got cooked without getting into the burger. Wow, would have been a disaster. Hog Rider's obviously a good take here. Lets me rotate around the outside on the breakable bridge. I walk into Unicron because of the skill issue. And from here, trying to snipe the value right on top of the Unicron. Look, I said it before, and I'll say it again. I think the place to be is right on top of that Unicron, man. Just farm the value. Now, that said, my squad is not particularly strong. I am taking a lot of damage. I don't have a healer yet. So solving that problem seems reasonable. Getting a fused bow is one step toward a solution. But I'm still so afraid of losing my hog and my goblin here that I'm playing very scared. And I don't hate it. I pick another goblin here, which is not amazing, but it gives me the coins to almost immediately squad up again. And there's the Gobbo Fusion, which is kind of the way you want that to work out. And that guy throws the lightning. I snipe the key anyways. Dance with the devil there, and I'm in 7th. So avoiding the Unicron is really not working out for me so far in this match. I need a medic. There he is. Can the medic save the day? Well, now that I have the medic, I am just so much more comfortable fighting near Unicron at this point. And my units are starting to heal back up. So as soon as I'm looking healthy again, that's something I could consider doing. This guy rolls up on me. I pop the heal spell, but I always find those are insufficient heals per second to cover the DPS of an invading squad. I lost a unit. So sucks to suck. And it was actually my hog that I lost. So big fat GG's. I go for another tank, and I'm in 2nd, a 4th. So that means the banding is really tight here. In 2nd again. So I've got a strong enough squad, I think, to be around the Unicron. I just do not have the turbo to get away if anybody decides to mess with me. And these guys easily could, especially when I'm just eating it on the Unicron right there. Nobody takes advantage of that. Swing to the left, rage up. Now it's time to cook if I can. My tank gets thrown forward, so they're hitting that. Fine, hit the tank. Bust a few of his units. I can squad up again. Will I go for it? Looks like I'm going to get a few coins off of this. Watching this back, it feels like that's not high value, but it doesn't look like I've missed too much here. I could have taken a fusion. It would have lowered my squad cost by 10 instead of increasing it, but whatever. I go for the BK this time. BK seems good. We're raged up. The Optimus Prime healing is pretty clutch, and I lose a unit anyways, but this is just part of the risk-reward of being right on top of the Unicron and playing a little bit sloppy, but going for just as much loot as I can. And it's working, by the way. This works in most matches, I find. So I get on top of this chest, BK, rage up. Okay, now I rage up. Cook 2 of his units, get his gems. I went from 7th to chillin', and I take a fusion here. This was not the time to fuse the tank, although I guess a Mortis, like, how many things am I gonna actually put in the squad with a Mortis? This guy's gonna roll up on me. I turn to face him, but now we're chillin'. We're chillin', looking for value from that Unicron. Don't find it, but whatever. First place finish. All right, this one's Super Gem Mine, baby. And I'm gonna open with the medic, okay? It's 5 stars. It's not a good opener. I open with it anyways. I feel like my takeaway from all this, by the way, is in part that, like, Maybe still don't open with the medic, even if it's 5 stars. We'll talk about conclusions more toward the end. I'm gonna grab the chicken here for the speed. The speed lets me go and grab some coins, and I take the archer. This is real good value here if I can get all of this, which looks like I am. Woo! 6 guards at the start of the match. I'm a freaking millionaire, baby. And I'm going for the archer fusion, which I don't hate. I passed up on the whiz. Gotta try to keep the squad cost kind of crispy, but haven't been able to do that so far. That guy's got 2 units in his squad. Grab those 3 coins. I'm 1 away from being able to draft another unit to the squad, which I really want to do. There's the coin. Squad up! And, I mean, yeah, now I'll just take the whiz. I would really have loved to have fused on the archer, or really more importantly, the chicken. And I do find that chicken is still one of my go-tos for speed throughout the match, because either you can manage your squad such that you hold on to lots of turbo, you have it when you need it, or you can blast through turbo, and that's what I do, and go places, and I feel like the chicken does that well. We bust dough here, and this other guy, he's like trying to find an angle, and he does get one on me. So the medic didn't save me there, and honestly, I'm in huge trouble. I did not save enough turbo. Any one of these guys could have pushed into my squad and bested me, and instead I just get rewarded with a ton of loot. Moments from death there, quite frankly, like, honestly. We take out Bro in Arms. There it is, busted. And VR glasses. I don't know why this particular lobby is just full of bots, bro. WTF. Woo! That guy gets cooked, but honestly, it was David who locked up that kill there. I go for the bandit, and now it's time to go on this giant skeleton. And now I've got a fused medic. I mean, it's a good thing because the bandit is just going to take a lot of damage, and I need to try to fuse it, which is why I go for the bandit again. This also is going to keep my gem lead really healthy if I can maintain it. I see this guy here and a spell on the ground, so I drop a couple lightnings down and the freeze. I'm pushing on this golem, but lose a unit in the process. The medic, I'm getting into these situations in part to like show, and a part of the reason I'm showing this video from this gameplay is that like the medic doesn't really save you there. I think the thing the medic is doing is passively keeping you healthy. If you want to get into those kinds of situations, you need the battle healer, which is giving you a higher health pool. I think that makes a bigger difference than the heals over time. The medic heals over time seem to be really good for continuous chip damage on units that otherwise don't have a way to recover, like the bandit. There's the battle healer. So the battle healer medic combo is super serious. Now they're going to have a much harder time taking out my units, especially because I can log and I have a heal spell, so good luck with that. I'm chilling in first. I go for another miner. I think the Leon would have been a better pick. In the final moments of the match, I mean, I guess I get an extra draft out of it because of that, and I draft the battle healer. So the lower squad cost, weirdly enough, was just relevant in that situation. We take out the skeleton, rage up, freeze spell is in, 15 seconds. I'm getting so many spells from the wizard here. I'm just constantly throwing these cannons down. Fuse on the battle healer. Furnace is in, the cannon is down already, and I step to the outside. It's over. GG. First place. I do have one more game for you, okay? And I think the ultimate medic here, you can see, is doing a good job of keeping you healthy, but doesn't prevent your units from getting popped. All right, game 4 is double trouble, and what's better than one medic? 2 of them. I don't know. Start with the Greg. I think Greg is a fine start here. You really do need the coins, so it feels silly that, yeah, you've got 2 Gregs in your squad, but the ability to get coins is pretty good. And then I open a trader. I don't love this split. Usually early on, I aggressively try to force the fusion here because the squad cost just gets way too high. But I am pushing like the middle of the map and going for all these trees, which I don't hate. A little worried about that archer player. That's very dangerous. And I take the medic here. So now I try to lock in with very good sustain. I mean, I'm going to get hearts. I actually have so many ways to heal. It's probably too much. I can get hearts. I can get the coins, which the trader's going to heal. and I've got the medic. Honestly, I don't, like, we'll see if I end up regretting having this much healing. And I prio the squad up, which does in this case reward me rather than going for the guards, because now I have more traders in the squad. That guy pushes me. Yikes. And ooh, Optimus Prime. I now have 4 ways to heal. Good luck taking out units in my squad now. I mean, it's still very possible, but hopefully it's not so bad. Chop down a few trees. Looking good. Grab the gemmies. I am solidly in first place. I think the only thing that could propel me more here... Oh, get the gems. Yep. Ooh, and the squad up. GG's. Hog. There it is. Now the speed problems are solved. Now we're really dangerous. I mean, the hog is like the only unit in my squad that doesn't heal? Yeah, I mean, bro, we're big chillin'. So let's just fuse on the medic anyways, am I right? I got all these ways to heal. The only thing I need to do is kind of get gems, because if I don't get gems, it's going to be hard for me to rip gems off another player. With this much healing, I don't know how I take out any units from anyone else's squad. Now, that guy's got a lot of archers, which I think is a big brain play, man. Like, if you're going to... Oh, yeah. I survive his raged up archer volley. Oh, barely I lost a few units. So, we found the way to lose units, despite having all that stuff and my bragging this entire time about how I was unkillable. It is a raged up squad of 4 archers plus some other units. But I cook. I am cooking. Oh, man. Poor guy Blood's getting boiled over here. GG. And now I can rage up. That's not personal. Joe's closer. He's got more gems. I'll go for Joe. Squad up again. Get another tank. Now I've got the punching power, by the way. I've got the healing. I've got the DPS. Your boy Cheese kind of has it all. Joe pushes me a little bit, but too late for that. Squad was weakened. And from here, we just sail into the finish line, right? Looking to go up top. And, all right. Let's rage up. Joe's back after it. Oh, poor dude. I mean, at this point, I'm really unkillable, bro. Let's just say I'm really unkillable Joe, as it were. And get some more gemmies. It's not personal for me, so I just want some gems. Cruising where the PvE stuff is. I don't really care overly much about fighting. Oh my god. Joe is not coming back for more, bro. No way. And yeah, I walk away from this. 13 seconds left. Fine. You take the gems from behind me, bro. I have a hog, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fighting? Shouldn't be? Or I should turn and actually do it? Ooh, found somebody to cook. All right, GG's. So even with some imperfect gameplay, you can see the ultimate medic is good, but not like so life-changing that you can't have units die. And when that archer was raining down on me, and by that archer I mean those 4 archers that were fused, I still got cooked. So I think the reason the battle healer is epic tier is because it's just giving you cushion that you can't otherwise get, and that's very powerful. The medic, healing over time, is nice, and I think it's very powerful for a rare, but I would say that at best, having it at the ultimate tier gives it a slight bump in power, but nothing too crazy. Of course, if you want to see exactly when I pulled the ultimate medic, that live stream was crazy. I'll have a card in the end screen. And if you're making a purchase in the shop, consider using code Chisgule to support my channel. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next vid.